yeah. Look at that. Look at it go. Like it's nothing. Okay. Oh, the bumper didn't even hit. All right, look at this. I got this Chevy, this K5 Blazer rock crawler. We're gonna take a little look at this one. This thing is like, I don't even know. There's like way more features than I was thinking was gonna come with this. So let's take a look at it. This is the FCX10 by FMS, their chassis. And whoa, I mean, this thing's pretty awesome. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this one. All right, so let's take a look at the box here. So Chevy K5 Blazer FMS FCX10. And yeah, I mean, and of course you've got your Chevy thing right here. You've got your orange, brown, and black. I had to go with the orange one. But yeah, let's check out some of the features that this thing's got. All right, so you get an 11-channel remote control system with this. And we'll go over that in a minute. You get a 550 brushed motor. Ball bearings full set, and then of course it's the General Motors Chevrolet authorized K5 body shell, and you got a 3-position switch right here, and that gives you front wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and dig, and then or you can go between front wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and rear wheel drive, which I think, when I was testing it out, I'm pretty sure mine's FD 4-wheel drive and dig. But I think it comes standard like that. And then, of course, we got portal axles and metal threaded shock absorbers. We got metal gears, a full set, rigid metal girder. There's metal servo arms. And then we got a metal chassis guard plate, which is nice. And of course, it's got a 2-speed transmission on it, and front and rear differentials, and they can be individually remote controlled and locked, which that's pretty awesome. And then that slow and high speed, that transmission, I mean, this thing freaking moves. Like, it is not slow at all. I think it might be the fastest rock crawler that I own. So let's go ahead and take a look at the FMS right now at the FCX10. Let's look at the chassis, kind of break this thing down. All right, so right off the bat, so the cool thing about this is there's no clips, but the only thing that's not cool about not having any clips is that this is not as easy as you think it is. But I'll kind of show you real quick. This is the system right here. So all you do is this piece right here, you push out and then push down on this. And that's gonna push the body right off. But I mean, it's pretty easy if you put it on its side. I can do this one-handed. So I found that this is the best method to take the body off, but it definitely takes some getting used to. But yeah, see, same thing on the front, or is this the back? On the back, it's the same thing. You just push this, and as you're pushing that, right there, you push on this. You know, that's all it is, and then the body slips right off. But here, I'll give you a better look at it so you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. but you'll see. I can legitimately just push this and push that up, and the body is gonna pop right off, just like that. And then same thing here in the back. I'll show you on this side, same thing. You just push this clip and push that, and the body slips right off. But if you put this thing on its side, it's gonna be so much easier when you take that off. But that's just my little trick. Let me know in the comments if you have a way that you do that. But yeah, let's take a look at this. So here's this 550 brush motor right here. Got that. Here's where our battery pack goes. And then of course, I noticed that this is for an XT60, and then they put a little extender on here, which was nice. So that came with it. That was cool. Nice of them to do that. But yeah, you know, this is the FCX10 chassis. And you got nice oil-filled shocks here. Of course, the tires are glued, but really nice. These ones are the Supermax, I believe. Yeah, FMS. They're the Super Marsher. Really nice though, they seem really sticky. And then, what else we got on here? Oh, of course, this thing comes well lit. They put LEDs all over. It's got turn signals. When you go left, a signal comes on. When you go right, a signal comes on. We've also got license plate, Tennessee. It's got the county on here, Putnam. SD201. It's got the expiration. And up here, same thing, another plate. And then of course, it came with plenty of stuff. You get Texas plates, you get some more rails, you get a tool here, get some extra screws, and then of course these right here, or actually these screws are for your lights that go on top. Now these aren't lit, unfortunately, but those are these lights right here. And then you also get, so you get some of these, I'm assuming that these are little mud guards. They give you those as a free gift. You're also getting this, if you want to add that to the back here on the body. I will show you in a second. You actually have to drill holes for that, unfortunately, but super easy to do. And then of course you get the windows that go with that, and some stickers to put on those windows if you want to go that route. But pretty cool. On the bottom here, we've got the 4-link suspension. And then we've also got that guard, which is metal. And that's a really nice guard plate that they give here for your chassis. Very, very nice. There's also, you've got your simulated climbing chassis, which is real nice. And yeah, that's pretty much everything down there. But yeah, I mean, this thing's fully loaded. Like it's ready to run. It did not come with batteries. It did not come with any batteries at all for the transmitter. But you know, that's okay. I ended up picking up one of these Z batteries real fast. And of course it's got the right plug on it, which is that XT60 on this. But of course you got your yellow to yellow. This one is just a 2S 2200, but I will probably just be getting an adapter so I can connect some other batteries But I picked up 2 of these. Still never had any problems with Z. Awesome. Awesome stuff. And yeah, let's see what else we got. All right, well, I don't know if you can really see this very well, but it was just supposed to come with this free cockpit set so that you can get some even better scale out of this. And I did receive that free gift. They told me that I got a free gift. So I was like, okay, but I didn't get it when they sent this to me, except for those fenders or those guards or whatever. So I was kind of like, oh, okay, well, let me contact them. So I contacted FMS. They emailed me back the same day, and they were like, oh, no, it's coming from China. Here's the tracking number. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So that handles that. But just want to let you know, if you do get this right now, I don't know if you could see it, but it does come with that. So yeah, you will get this free cockpit set. So I thought that was kind of cool. And it'll probably keep the inside of your body a little cleaner, because you can just slide that plastic out and then you'll be able to clean it better with a brush and all that. Might even protect the inside of the body even more. So I thought it was cool. But yeah, they handled that real quick and they told me, no, it's on the way. So I was like, okay, awesome. All right, here's the last thing to show you. Here's the servo, and they put a nice little switch right over here for your on and off. So I like how they put that over here. And then your battery space. I mean, you can put a huge battery in here, you can put a small one. As you can see, this 2200, they recommended 2000, but you know, that thing's tiny in here and it works great. And we're gonna do a little demo, and I'm gonna show you everything on here and show you the dig and all that stuff right here in my garage. Unfortunately, there's been fires and stuff in my area, and I was just supposed to take this out to the mountains and show you what's going on with it out there, but I'm still gonna film that. I'm just gonna do that later this week. So this is a 2-part video. This is just going over everything, but I'm still gonna show you how it works right here in my garage. And then of course, you'll get that full-length video of me taking it out to the mountains and testing it out like for real. But this is just a review, like a going over and just showing you everything. All right, so let's go over the body. So the body right here, very, very nice. Very, very nice scale, realistic, super realistic. But yeah, over here, so these super nice decals, and then these are all raised up, of course. So it's got a nice, yeah, I mean, windshield wipers. And the windows are tinted. And then, of course, you got your roll bars back here. And this is where your fog lights would go that come here, that come with it. And those are, you could put lights in them, but only on the body are you getting this very, very nice setup magnetic system. So you don't get those fog lights lit up, but you do get this extremely nice magnetic system. And you clip that body on, and you've got turn signals, and yeah, I mean, it's pretty awesome. But yeah, let's go over that transmitter, and then we'll get to testing this out here. All right, so the transmitter is 11 channels. I was like, whoa, I don't think I have one that has that many channels. Maybe one other, but I was like, okay. So basically, I'm gonna totally break this down for you real quick with the manual here, because it's gonna make it a lot easier. So channel 1 is your steering wheel. Channel 2 is your throttle trigger. Channel 3 is a button that can be used for anything. Channel 4 is your 2-speed transmission. So channel 4 is right here on the side. That would be an important one. And then of course, we've got your channel 5 knob. That's for the 2-in-1 receiver. It controls your car lights. That's this one right here. And it's nice because it's just switch down, switch back up. You turn your lights on and off just like that. Now, I think the turn signals and stuff are usually on, but we'll go over that in a second. And then, of course, your channel 6, which is right here. This one is for switching between front wheel drive all the way in the front. And then in the middle here, you've got your 4-wheel drive, and then you've got your dig. So that's pretty cool. That's your channel 6. And then channel 7, this is channel 7 right here, and channel 8. Channel 7 is front differential lock, and channel 8 is the rear. Channel 9, you can customize. Channel 10, same thing. Channel 11 is your drag brake knob, and channel, yeah, that should be pretty much all of them, yeah. Drag brake knob for channel 11. So, I mean, it's got bind, you got your standard stuff like your throttle reverse, and then all your main switches are going to be found right down here if you want to do your steering trim and all of that. But super, pretty nice transmitter, I mean, that's for sure. But that goes over all of that with that. And then of course, I'm going to give you some, I'm going to just kind of show you exactly how some of those functions work on this. But yeah, let's go ahead and test it out, get the battery in. All right, well, I got the batteries in and turn that transmitter on first. Let's test this thing out. Kind of show you everything it can do. Yeah, we got it down here. Let's go ahead and just set that right there for you. And let's kind of go over some of the stuff that this thing can do. So, as you can see, when I go backwards, you're gonna get your brake lights coming. When you go forward, no lights. If I use this controller and go left, you get your left turn signal, and push right, and you get your right turn signal. Same thing in the front. Here, you get your left, right, and then right here, like I was saying earlier, on channel 5, you give it a nice switch, and you got your lights on in the front. Very nice. And then here in the back, of course, you've got your tail lights, your brake lights, of course, too. Now, I believe if it is nighttime, from what I was reading, I think these will be on at night. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure those lights in the back will come on if it's complete darkness. So let's check that out and see if that is true. All right, we got those lights off, and I do have, so lights are off, lights are on. So it seems as though it's just the front lights that will be on. Now, I could be totally wrong, and maybe something's not engaged back here, but I'll look that up, figure it out. But yeah, let's see what other options we got. So here on the remote, we've also got, we can go here. Let's see what this does. So this would be, I'm assuming that this is front wheel drive. Let's test that out real quick. See if this is the front wheel. All right. See if this is front. Yep. That would be your front wheel. And then we've got in the middle, this would be your four-wheel drive going on there. And then of course your last one here would be your dig, which is awesome. So you can see it's locking it up back there, and you are able to turn and dig right out. So we've gone over the lights, and we've gone over those as well. About the only other thing I can really show you in here right now is going to be your different speeds. So on here, channel 4, that's going to change your transmission. You see how it lights up? So now this is way more fast. You'll see here. It's got way more speed. And you know, for a rock crawler, this thing's fast, very fast. All right, everyone. Well, that pretty much goes over everything with this FCX10. I hope you enjoyed this one. And of course, I will be taking this out to the mountains and testing it out on everything. And look out for that video. But yeah, I highly recommend this. This was just a quick review on it. I hope you saw what it was capable of. And if you're thinking about getting one of these, I would go ahead and do it. This is my favorite rock crawler I have to date. So I hope you enjoyed that one. And this is Chris with Hobby Cantina. See you on the next one.